Happy Friday, everybody. Still feeling a little under the weather today. I don't know if you can tell by my voice. It's crazy. I'm normally not sick for this long. So I don't know if me trying to force myself to work out every day is contributing to a slower recovery, but it's not debilitating enough to where it's stopping me from absolutely going out. It's just a little, or it's a slight under the weather feeling. So it's not anything crazy, but today, for example, I could hear myself kind of wheezing. So, yeah, it's a little worrisome, but I did get a lot of rest today. I allowed myself to take a nap a while ago. It was a pretty long nap. So I feel a lot better now than I did probably around the afternoon. I felt amazing in the morning. That was like the weirdest thing about this recent sickness. It's like, it's selective about when it chooses to affect your body. I get like most of the symptoms right before I'm about to go to sleep or as it gets closer to the evening. I don't think I've ever had something like this before. If anyone else has felt something like this, I hope you're feeling all right. It doesn't feel good at all. I miss feeling like I'm at 100%. I can't wait to get back there. And if it requires more rest out of me, then, so be it. I'll do it. But on to today's subject. So for today, in, how my body feels and everything, it made more sense to cover the importance of warming up for today, because that is definitely what I did earlier, because as we know, my body's been sore for as long as we can remember. So going over the warm-ups, for me at least, to be able to share with y'all, is something that I think was... It was eventually going to come. I mean, it's you can't have fitness without talking about warming up, right? So warming up, for those of you that don't know, I mean, it would be very surprising if you don't warm up, and if you're working out, that's really, really kind of scary. But to summarize it, warming up primes the body for more intense activities, and it prevents injuries, enhances flexibility, and it optimizes your overall your overall performance in fitness. A few components of them. If you're boxing, for example, you'd probably want to do cardio exercises like jogging, jump ropes. I know that a few friends of mine that do fighting, some of them doing it as hobbies and some of them are professional. But the way they warm up is almost always, getting on the bag, doing a few rounds of punching, getting their cardio in, getting warmed up that way. If you're like a football player or a dancer, you'd probably want to stretch more on things like range of motion, like maybe like arm circles, something like body weight squats, stretching your hips, all of your rotators. And then for weight training specifically, for me at least, yes, you could always warm up, right? Like literally right before I work out any of my arm sets or any of my leg sets, I'm almost always warming up my legs, my arms, whether it's stretching them, doing ranges of motion. What also helps is if you're doing a specific workout, to do very, very, very light weights of that workout. So you're practicing the movement right before you get into your heavy sets. So, sorry, I'm almost out of breath again. So if you're doing like a chest press, for example, right, and your normal starting weight is say your normal starting weight is plates, or not plates. Let's say 25s, right? Don't even be ashamed of it. Just do like maybe 10 reps without anything on the bar, just to get your body used to that motion as your starting set. It takes like 30 seconds to do, and if 30 seconds prevents a lifetime of injuries, I say that's a pretty good trade-off. And then obviously you want to like gradually progress up if you are doing pyramids. If you are doing reverse pyramids where you do your highest weight first and then you move lighter, you definitely want to warm up. What you don't want to do is start on your heaviest weight with your muscles and your joints and all of your ligaments completely cold. I don't know if anyone has done that before and has instantly pulled something, but it is one of the most painful experiences you could ever have. So if you like pain and you're a masochist, just go ahead and have fun. Don't warm up and go ahead and work out and let me know how that goes. Otherwise, if you are very serious about your fitness and you're serious about your long-term health and well-being, please, please, please focus on warming up before you start any kind of strenuous physical activity. Now on to my strenuous physical activity for the day. Let's get it. It's crazy. Like I guess the new year, new me people are slowly disappearing from the gym. I got to the gym a little later than I thought I would this morning. And I was a little worried that I was going to be super packed. But it wasn't. It was just as empty as it is in like 6 in the morning. And you could tell, like everyone was kind of talking about it at the gym. They're like, well, all of them are gone. So I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of feel discouraged that like people kind of gave up already. But on the other hand, hey, now there's more machines available to me. I can't really complain about that either. So it's mixed emotions, really. Mixed emotions. For today, we did the dips at 40 reps. I did that with my own body weight. The barbell row, I did 40 reps. I stayed at one weight for the barbell row, but it was a pretty heavy one. Obviously warming up before that. For squats, I did 60 reps, 4 sets of 15. Excuse me. For planks, I did 4 sets of 1 minute and 15 seconds. For the flutter kicks, 200 reps. Rear deltoid flies, 40 reps. And pec flies, coming from the low angle today, for another 40 reps. Food, I did a little better job today than I did yesterday for sure. I am at, well, this is my 6. So I'm at 6 out of 8 pints of water and 1,500 calories with 104 grams of protein. This should actually add another 130 calories and 32 grams of protein. So I'll actually be at 1620 or so, no, sorry, 1630 and 136 grams of protein for the day. Really looking forward to working out tomorrow. It's going to be some isolated movements, legs, abs. I'm going to take a break from my rotator cuffs and any of like those really like compound exercises. Just more isolated over the weekend is what I try to do, and I go pretty light. So I'm really hoping that this weekend allows my body the time and the rest it needs to recover. That way I am at 100% come Monday. Because by the end of next week, it's basically going to be check-in 2 for the local competition or the fitness challenge that I entered. So I'm really, really excited to get as much progress as I can in before that check-in takes place, because I'm trying to see big numbers on my next body scan in terms of changes. So I'm driven. I am driven. But that's all for today. I'll see y'all.